guys, it's LegoMatic9. I've seen some of these types of videos floating around in the community for a while, but I never really had the inclination to do one myself just because the minifigures I make aren't really ones LEGO would make. Like, LEGO's not going to make Game of Thrones figures. But in this case, there is a lot of similarities between my custom LEGO Friends figures and the recent LEGO Friends figures from the Central Perk set that came out last week. And I noticed some of the similarities are strictly coincidental, and some of them are maybe like, maybe LEGO looked at mine a little bit and drew a little bit of inspiration. Now, this video is just for fun. I'm not really trying to call out LEGO saying they copied me, but, you know, my figures were the only custom LEGO minifigures from friends in the community for a long time. And it also happens that the guy who went and designed the actual LEGO Ideas project for this set reached out to me at some point asking if he could use my minifigure designs for the set. So maybe LEGO used some of my designs, maybe they drew some inspirations, but there's no way to really tell. So this video is just for fun, just because I wanted to show some of the similarities between my custom LEGO minifigures and the official ones. So this is my custom versus official LEGO Friends figures. So we're going to start with figures that don't really have too much in common and work our way to the figures that look very, very similar. So starting with Phoebe here, there really isn't any comparison between the two. My custom one and the official one are just very different. You know, completely different hairstyles, completely different faces, completely different outfits. The only thing that's really the same is just like the overall tone of the outfits, it being kind of like a muted drab color. Using like fall colors like browns and greens and tans and stuff like that. Other than that, these figures don't really have too much in common. I still prefer mine over theirs because I think mine looks more like Phoebe than theirs, but you know, it's all up to opinion. Now, Joey has a little more in common than Phoebe does, and it mainly just goes in, well, they're both wearing red, and then the faces are pretty similar. They both have these grinning expressions, and they both have the same exact cheekbones. Now, that's probably just coincidental. They're going for good likeness on Joey, and so was I. So I think their head is better than mine by a lot. And I overall just like their Joey figure a lot more than mine, but I still think it's funny that they went with the same expression and the same cheekbones. This one might be strictly coincidental, but I'm not really sure because LEGO used the exact same face on their Monica that I used on mine, and I just think that's hilarious. Now, you could just see that this one that I got in the official set is super fuzzy, whereas the one I have on my custom figure is super sharp. And that's just because LEGO's quality control kind of sucked on this one. If you guys watched the review, I talked about that quite a bit. So hopefully they can send me a new one, because I'd like to have a face that's crisp like this on this one here. But I still think it's funny that they have the same exact face, but they still have different hairstyles, and their shirts are both white, but I made mine in kind of just like a everyday button-up shirt, and they made theirs in the suspenders look. So again, it's nothing I can say that they were inspired by, but just the faces was too funny not to mention. Now, with Rachel, it's kind of hard to claim that they were inspired by my design just because we both went for a coffee shop waitress look. I went for a different one where she was wearing kind of just like a silk vest or something like that, whereas with theirs, they went for more of like a denim vest look. So the colors are the exact same. They're both vests, so she's got no sleeves. But other than that, they're pretty different. She does have an apron, but mine, I've got the actual legs poking out, and they just have her wearing pants. And then the heads are completely different. I used the Penny from the Big Bang Theory set, and they used Jen Erso's head for whatever reason. I really wish they would have printed a new face of her, because this one, yeah, it kind of works, but it just doesn't scream Rachel to me. And then the hairs are both different, but they both, you know, look very similar. So, again, it's kind of hard to claim that they were inspired by mine, but I just still think it's funny that we went for the same look. Of course, it makes sense for them to do it because it is in the Central Perk set, so she should be the waitress, but overall, it's just a cool comparison to make. Now, these last two comparisons are probably the most similar to each other. So here we've got Chandler, and they went for the exact same outfit I made mine in, the blue button-up and the vest. Now, Chandler wears plenty of button-ups and plenty of vests on the show. I just think it's funny that they went for the same exact one. Now, he's got different colored pants, and the vest on mine is 3D, but overall, the outfits are the exact same. The face prints, again, are different. I used the Neville Longbottom head and modified that to be more like Chandler, and they just printed their own. And then the hairpiece is the exact same. So, I don't know what you guys make of this. It could just be purely coincidence. It could be them thinking the same thing as me, that, oh, Chandler wears a vest and a shirt, so we're going to go with the most visually appealing outfit, and that being this one. Or maybe they saw mine and were just like, it's pretty good. But either way, it's still, the Lego's figure is very good. I still very much enjoy that. But I still think it is just funny that they made the same exact outfit as me. And the last figure is Ross, and Lego did the same exact outfit as I did. This is just funny that we got 2 in a row that were the same exact outfit. Ross and Chandler, same thing. It's just funny that they went for the brown pants, the tan jacket, light blue undershirt, and striped multicolored tie. Ross wears so many outfits in the show. He doesn't wear this one all too often. And it's just funny that they went for the same exact look as I did. Is it coincidence? Yeah, I'd say so. Did they look at mine? Maybe. A very strong maybe. And same with Chandler. It's just funny that 2 figures in a row are the same exact outfits, and then all of the other ones have a decent amount of similarities. So, yeah. That is pretty much going to be it for custom versus official. Let's go ahead and get some final thoughts on this roundup. So that's going to wrap it up for this round of custom versus official on these LEGO Friends minifigures. Again, we'll just go down the line so you guys can just see my versions against the official LEGO figures. So down here we've got Phoebe. Of course, not very many similarities. Monica, both have white shirts and the same exact face. Joey, pretty similar facial expressions and a red shirt at very least. Rachel, pretty much the same outfit, but it's the waitress outfit, so I can't really expect too much because it is for the Central Perk. And then Chandler and Ross are the same exact outfits as mine. Same hair pieces for Chandler, same torsos for Chandler, different legs though, and then Ross is the same exact outfit. So I still think it's funny that there was that many similarities and 2 of the figures were almost identical. So let me know what you guys think. You guys think that is strictly by coincidence, or do you think Lego maybe saw mine and maybe drew a little inspiration? Like I said, the guy who designed the set reached out to me and wanted to use my figures, but I was stupid and I think declined him, but that was so many years ago, and I didn't think Lego Friends would ever be a thing, and boy was I wrong! So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this round of Customs versus Official. And if you guys want to see any more Customs versus Official kind of videos, let me know. And I will see you guys later.